Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called Mix CD. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I love making Mix CDs. Each week, we give our guests a theme and an 80-minute time limit for which songs they're going to pick for their Mix CD. This week, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite lyrics from songs. This is probably going to be a multi-volume series because there's a lot of songs out there that have impactful lyrics that I really like. I think for this first one, these are all pretty like kind of on the serious side in terms of the lyrics I like the best. I'll probably do a couple of other ones that these are the ones that make me giggle. This is why the song Bedrock is not on this list because I took a look at the dynamics of everything on this list and I found that Call Me Mr. Flintstone, I could be your bedrock, or I can make your bedrock would not fit in with the rest of the stuff on this list, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go with number one, Days Go by Keith Urban. A lot of these songs are probably gonna be songs that have been on past mix CDs. I know, I understand that. However, I think with this one, the reason why I like this song so much is because of that part in the chorus where it's all we've been given, so you better start living right now. Like that a lot. I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack. So when I used to work for Lead America and we did the 10 minutes to live drill, I think the thing that just kind of resonated with me the most, there's a lot of really impactful lyrics in this, but the hook during the refrain, the time is a wheel in constant motion, always moving us along. Tell me who wants to look back on the years and wonder where those years have gone. The next one is So Small by Carrie Underwood. She said, Time's moving by, moving so fast, you better make it count or because you'll never get it back. I'm Moving On by Rascal Flatts. Obviously, I went through a big country music phase, and it's evident with this, but the part where at last I could see life has been patiently waiting for me. I listened to this song a lot in college when we did, I took a dance class and we waltzed to this a lot. So, Living Our Love Song by Jason Michael Carroll, just the part in the refrain, baby, just look at us all this time and we're still in love. The part where he says, it feels good to prove them wrong, live in our love song. I love that line. It feels good to prove them wrong. Yes, I understand that there's a lot of songs out there with that lyric in there, but it just hits in the right way for this song. I've got All for Love, Brian Adams, Sting, and Rod Stewart. This is secretly one of my favorite songs from the Three Musketeers movie by Disney, but there's, just a lot of things in here that I really like, but just the All for One and All for Love, I just love that. But then there's a part of like kind of the pre-chorus of these when they're all kind of like rotating singing, and during the second, I guess, second part of this, it says, I swear I'll always be strong, and there's a reason why. I'll prove to you we belong. I'll be the one to protect you from the wind and the rain, from the hurt and the pain. I don't know why, I just kind of really resonated with that. I Could Not Ask for More by Edwin McCain, when he says, these are the moments that I thank God that I'm alive. I really like that a lot. I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz, when just the part, because even when the stars get burned, some even fall to the earth, we've got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. Love that. Be the Change by Corey Smith, when it says, be the change you want to see, reach out and take a hand, share everything you can, be the change. I Believe by Blessed Union of Souls. This is one that comes up pretty often, but it's just, I believe that love is the answer. I believe love will find a way. Live Like You Were Dying, when he lists all the different things that he's done. Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. I've got Again by Lenny Kravitz. all of my life. Where have you been? I wonder if I'll ever see you again. I really like that. Damn It by Blink 182. There's a couple Blink 182 songs that I could have picked here, but the just very simply, it's just like, well, I guess this is growing up. I say that a lot, and there's a handful of people that understand where that's from. So I appreciate that. I really like the song Drift Away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. Just smooth. It's just so smooth. Huey Lewis and the News, The Power of Love. So I love this song because it's from Back to the Future, but I was doing a sermon in high school for my senior year for Mother's Day for Youth Sunday. That's when we typically did Youth Sunday. But I said it's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. Just a bunch of different lyrics in there about love. Love lifts us up where we belong. Love makes the world go round and the ride worthwhile. And then I pulled this one out. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. As long as we've got each other from by BJ Thomas and Dusty Springfield, but it's the theme song from the Growing Pains TV show. And it's just show me that smile. We've got to don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near the end. The best is ready to begin. It's amazing. Queen, Somebody to Love, which probably is going to go down as my favorite song of all time, but I work hard every day of my life. I work till I ache in my bones. And at the end of the day, my just, yeah, just great stuff from that. And then these last two. So I've got Incubus, I Miss You. To know that you feel the same way as I do is a threefold utopian dream, which it's it's crazy and melodramatic, but I really like it. And then my last one is Rainbows in the Dark by Tilly and the Wall. Just the part like after everything's said, it was sometimes you can't hold back the river. I don't know. Like I think the biggest thing that resonates with me about this is that, like sometimes if like I listen to the song when I need to cry, and it's just one of those songs that it just allows me to kind of release a little bit. So I like it for that. The cover for this is probably going to be I used to do a thing where I would write like a theme in the middle and then I would write a whole page of like lyrics all around it, trying to fit in as many like lyrics into the onto the page as possible. And I'd probably do it for the album cover for this Mix CD. Well, my friends, the time has come to end this episode of Mix CD. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website soon to be out at spdmcrew.com. You can follow our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music at Mike Hilty. Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, no matter what happens now, you shouldn't be afraid because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.